Hello, friends. Welcome back. I am so glad you are here today. As the Talking Mexican, there are two questions I am often asked most. One, why the red cape? And two, what exactly are you attempting to accomplish with this show? In fact, let me share what one viewer wrote. Dear Talking Mexican, I am not getting it. The Talking Mexican, I mean. How is what you are doing any different from what others are doing on YouTube? What exactly are you wanting to accomplish with this show? Because I have already responded to the latter question in two previous episodes, show number 11, 15, 16, Why I Am the Talking Mexican, and show number 10, 14, 16, The Talking Mexican Explains the Talking Mexican, both of which can be accessed via my website. I don't think it is necessary to repeat here what I have already stated in those two episodes. However, having said that, I do want to respond to your question in a way I did not respond in those previous two episodes. Let me begin by asking you to keep three names in mind: Fred Rogers, Walt Disney, and Abraham Lincoln. I will explain in a minute. When I was a boy, I understood early on how much I loved and was loved by and needed God, and that I was completely dependent upon Him. Secondly, I came to understand the important role that faith, hope, and love, forgiveness would come much later, would play in shaping the individual that I would eventually become. Third, my success as an heir to the throne of my Creator is dependent upon my relationship with Jesus Christ foremost, and how I allowed myself to be influenced by circumstances, situations, experiences, and people. People like Fred Rogers, Walt Disney, and Abraham Lincoln. In addition to my parents, my siblings, relatives, friends, teachers, doctors, ministers, etc. Let me get to your point of why the Talking Mexican and what I am hoping to accomplish. Fred Rogers taught me acceptance. He encouraged me through his show, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, to see people as they really are and to love or like them just as they are, even the not so nice ones. He said it best when he said, knowing that we can be loved exactly as we are gives us all the best opportunity for growing into the healthiest of people. Walt Disney taught me about happiness and imagination and the belief that we can become the very wish our heart makes. While Abraham Lincoln taught me about courage and leadership, that we can be the best of ourselves by bringing out the best in others. But none of these men would have influenced me were it not for my parents who purchased the television that made it possible to watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, or that first trip that we took to the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. Or to those teachers from elementary through high school who imparted both their wisdom and knowledge, not to mention their passion for education and learning, to teach young, impressionable students like me about great Americans such as our 16th president. This is what the Talking Mexican is about: faith, love, hope, acceptance, happiness, imagination, courage, and leadership, in addition to having fun. Hence the sometimes goofy glasses and other silly props. Our goal in life should never be about changing and making others fit the image or mold we want to see them in because it makes us feel comfortable about ourselves. Rather, we should help one another to grow in the image of God, for we are created in His likeness through love, service, and acceptance. I am, after all, but a servant of my Father. Granted, I can be a bit unorthodox at times. Case in point. But the real focus of the Talking Mexican is personal development by motivating, educating, empowering, and entertaining. As for the red cape, the red serves as a reminder of what Jesus sacrificed for me. It also reminds me that I am a kid at heart, and we all can use a superhero every now and then. Mex, and away! Well, that does it for today's Talking Mexican. Please don't forget to leave your comments below. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. Always give God the glory. Have fun, be kind to one another, love with your soul, smile with your heart, and take a moment to pray for peace. I will talk to you again soon.